guys, my name is Dave English. I'm the Chief of Blacksburg Volunteer Rescue Squad, and today we're going to check out the new section of 460 at Southgate Drive. They put in an overpass and redesigned some of the traffic there, so we're going to just go check it out and see how to navigate it safely. Alright, so we're passing Beamer Way, coming up to the first new traffic circle. You can see they've got some signs up to warn us of the changes. And this traffic circle is at Duck Pond Drive, and we're going to go around here. So if we were going towards Duck Pond to campus, you'd actually turn right here and it would take you over to campus. So since we're going to Southgate, we're going to just continue through the traffic circle. And the old section of Southgate would just go straight ahead. Instead, we're going to veer off to the left here and approach. So since we're going to be going right or west on 460, I'm going to get into the right lane here. If you went straight, you could cut around towards Research Center Drive. So in this right lane, it bypasses the circle completely, and it's going to dump us up at 460. If I went left there, it would put us into that traffic circle. From the traffic circle, you can still go this way, it's just a little bit longer, or you can cut left and go towards Research Center. So now, since we are going to be going westbound on 460, I'm going to take a right here. If I was going eastbound, I would go left, and I would come up to a traffic light to cross over, which we'll show you here in a few minutes. But by going right here, we're going to get onto 460 westbound. Now, I don't know if it's going to stay like this, but the on-ramp is a little short here with these cones, so you've got to merge over pretty quickly to be able to get on. It looks like they'll probably extend that out a little bit once they complete the work at the old Southgate Interchange. Alright, we're now coming up to Southgate on 460 eastbound. So if we were coming from the north end of Blacksburg, Giles County, anywhere down there, as we come up, you're going to see now, instead of making a left onto Southgate like you used to do, it's going to be an exit on the right for a ramp up the hill. Also, if you're using a GPS to navigate this, just make sure that it's updated with the new layout. This opened yesterday, and as of this morning, I double-checked, it's not updated on Google Maps or Apple Maps. It is updated on Waze, so if you're using Waze, it should work now, and I'm sure by the time you're watching this, most of the other mapping systems will be updated. So you can see the construction here. We would have just turned left, but instead we're going to go right. It's exit 6, and it's pretty short here, and you'll notice there's 2 lanes, so you immediately get a left and a right lane coming up this hill. Also, you'll notice when we get to the top, it's actually a pretty steep, sharp left turn, so just make sure you slow down. It kind of takes you by surprise if you're not used to it. It is a sharp left. And since we're in the left lane, we're going to head back towards campus. If we were going to go out towards the other side of campus, so like the Corporate Research Center, for example, we would want to be in the right lane. And we come up to this first traffic light, and this is where it crosses over. So we've got kind of a new traffic pattern there. And this is going to bring us up to this circle. So if you're in the right lane, you can go towards Research Center Drive and you'll bypass the circle altogether. But since we are going straight, or we're going towards campus, we're going to be in these left 2 lanes, and this is going to loop us around to where we want to go. still have 2 lanes that are going straight in towards campus, but that right lane would have taken you out of the traffic circle altogether. So now, since I want to go straight towards Southgate, we're going to get in the right lane. If we wanted to go left towards the duck pond, we would be in the left lane right here at this circle. Alright, so you can see Lane Stadium behind us. So if you're cutting in towards Lane Stadium, you're coming in for a football game, you'll want to be in this right lane, and that'll get us down Southgate like we want. If we were in that left lane, it'll cut us across by the duck pond and go towards the academic side of campus. Alright, as we wait here at this light, we're going to simulate leaving campus. So we're leaving from Lane Stadium, Southgate area, and we are going to be going eastbound on 460. That's our goal. So we want to go east as if we're going towards I-81. So we're still going to come up to this initial traffic circle here at Duck Pond, and again we want to be going straight, so we're going to stay in this main lane. If we wanted to go to the Duck Pond, we would go right there. Still want to try and work your way over towards this right side if you want to bypass the circle. Actually, just since we didn't go through it last time, let's go through the circle just to show you can still go this way. It just takes a little bit more time. So here's where it splits. If you were in the right lane, you would bypass this completely and go towards 460. By being in the left lane, we go through this circle, and we're just going to keep going right through it up to 460, but there I could have taken a left and gone to Research Center. Alright, and up ahead, now we're going to want to be making a left onto 460 eastbound, so stay in either of these left 2 lanes, and just note you do have a traffic light here that crosses over with traffic coming from the other direction, so it's pretty quick. You shouldn't sit at that light very long because it's just 2 directions instead of 4 like your typical light, so it does turn pretty quick. And again, this left here is pretty steep, so just be careful making that left if you've got too much speed, and then you're going to want to merge into this left lane if you're not already. Coming this direction, we do have a much longer on-ramp, which hopefully they'll do the same for westbound, but it gives you a lot more space to safely get over. This will be really nice for football games when we have a lot of traffic, to allow everybody to get out of the area a little more quickly. Won't block traffic as bad. Alright, we're approaching Southgate coming west on 460, so up ahead Southgate will be on our right, and we're going to be going towards Research Center Drive this time, so it's not going to really change anything getting off. We'll just show you where it splits, but we do have some new traffic patterns up here, so again, just be careful in the area, especially while they're still finishing up some of the remaining construction. And before we get to Southgate where we normally would, you can see the new overpass here, so we're going to exit right. It's exit 6 if you are using a map or GPS. I'm trying to find this, and we're going to be going right here where it splits. If you went left, really the only thing right now that's going to do is dump you back onto 460 going the other direction. So pretty quickly you do have a traffic light. Now this one is pretty fast. You're not going to sit here long because again it's just really to help merge these 2 lanes. See, it's already changed. So now you pretty quick. You're going to want to get into whichever lane you want to be in here. If you're going towards campus, really either lane will work. But if you're going to be going right, like we are, towards Research Center, you've got to get into the right lane and take this first exit. This is going to bypass the traffic circle for the most part if you're going right here. And we're going to come out this way, and it's actually going to cut you back up close to 460 and loop around. And that's pretty much it for the new Southgate interchange. I hope this was helpful for you, and you know, our goal here is really just to make sure people know how to navigate that safely, to cut down on any potential vehicle accidents or problems that we could have there. So far, knock on wood, we've been lucky and haven't had anything, and we're hoping this new traffic layout will help reduce a lot of those risks. So thanks for joining me, and if you need anything, feel free to get in touch with us at Blacksburg Volunteer Rescue Squad.